Imagine praying for a lifetime and hearing nothing but the echo of your own voice. For generations, Israel was guided by the thunderous voice of God through the prophets. But then, after the prophet Malachi spoke his last word, the heavens slammed shut. 1 year passed, 10 years, a century, then 4 centuries. 400 years of absolute, terrifying silence. No prophets, no miracles, no "thus says the Lord." Where did God go? And what happened to the souls caught in this long, desperate night? The book of Malachi ends with a warning about a great and dreadful day, and then silence. This is the bridge between the Old and New Testaments. From 400 BC to the birth of Jesus, the world was changing. Empires rose and fell. The Persians were conquered by Alexander the Great. The Greeks were replaced by the iron fist of Rome. The Jewish people were waiting. They read the old scrolls until the parchment thinned, looking for a sign. Every time a new child was born, they wondered, is this the one? But the prophets were dead. The temple was silent. It felt as if God had forgotten his people. It wasn't just a political change. It was a spiritual desert. This was the Intertestamental Period, the era of the Great Silence. But here is the question that haunts us. What happened to the people who lived and died during these 400 years? If the light hadn't come yet and the old prophets were gone, were they lost in the dark? The answer is both sobering and hopeful. History tells us that these people were the keepers of the flame. Even without a new word from God, they had the old word. They were judged by their faithfulness to the laws given to Moses. They died in faith, looking toward a promise they could not see. They lived in the waiting room of history. Many scholars believe these 400 years were not God being absent, but God being silent, preparing the world stage so that when the silence finally broke, the whole world would hear it. The silence didn't end with a whisper. It ended with a shout in the desert. After 4 centuries of cold stillness, a man named John the Baptist appeared, wearing camel's hair and eating locusts, crying out, "Prepare the way for the Lord." The 400 years of darkness were over. The light was finally here. But think about the patience of those who waited. Could you stay faithful if God didn't speak for 400 years? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to know what happened in the secret battles during those silent years, hit that subscribe button. The story is just beginning.